morning. The Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation will come to order. Semper Paratus, always prepared. That is the motto and sworn mission of the United States Coast Guard. Unfortunately, insufficient financial support over the years has left the Coast Guard without all of the equipment needed to stay prepared. Facilities are moldy, including needing water.
He loves the Coast Guard. He's very emotional about this.
Amen. Texas has a lot of coast, and we do love our Coast Guardsmen. Facilities are moldy and decrepit. Technology to thwart drug cartels and human traffickers is outdated. The United States has only 3 aging polar icebreakers, whereas China has 4, and Russia has more than 40. Earlier this year, however, our committee and the Trump administration took a momentous step towards changing that. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act made an historic $24.6 billion investment in the Coast Guard. It was the single largest appropriation in Coast Guard history. It includes funds to acquire at least 5 polar icebreakers, 40 helicopters, and 9 patrol cutters. It unleashes $4 billion for improving shore facilities like the boot camp barracks, multi-use training centers, and the Coast Guard Yard. Put simply, it funds the Coast Guard of the future. The Coast Guard needs leadership to implement this investment. It needs a commandant who will reinvigorate efforts to protect and patrol America's waters. That's precisely why I'm so glad that President Trump has nominated Admiral Kevin Lunday. Since January, Admiral Lunday has served as the acting commandant of the Coast Guard. In this role, he has exceptionally managed long overdue surges of Coast Guard resources to the Gulf Coast and the Pacific to interdict drug runners and human traffickers, while also balancing the service's many other directives. In fiscal year 2025 alone, the Coast Guard seized nearly 510,000 pounds of cocaine, by far the largest haul in its history and 3 times its annual average. That's the equivalent of 193 million lethal doses, more than enough to poison half of the United States population. Just since August, the Coast Guard's newly launched Pacific Viper has netted 100,000 pounds. These results show that the Coast Guard is dismantling narco-terrorist networks before they even reach American shores. As Admiral Lundy has put it, we own the sea. Along with partner agencies, the service is better securing our border. It recently launched Operation Riverwall along the Rio Grande, deploying watercraft and tactical teams to help deter and defeat illegal immigration, smuggling, and other national security threats. I have every confidence that this good work will continue under Admiral Lunday. A graduate of the Coast Guard Academy, he has served his country for close to 4 decades, leading the Coast Guard's Cyber Command, Oceania District, and the entire Atlantic area, including all U.S. waterways east of the Rocky Mountains. Now, I look forward to his leadership of the Coast Guard as Commandant.